Tough conversations can pop up anywhere, whether it's in the sword alley, the pickup cab, or over supper at the kitchen table. And let's be honest, navigating those talks can leave everyone involved feeling frustrated, unheard, or stuck. That's why I created a free guide, Handling Hard Conversations, 3 Steps to Creating Space for Clarity, Connection, and Mutual Respect. In this quick and practical resource, you will learn how to pause and ground yourself before your emotions run wild, validate both yourself and others, building trust, and how to ask honest questions that lead to real connection. These 3 simple steps can help you communicate better and keep your relationships, whether it's with your family, your crew, or your spouse, strong and steady, even on the hard days. Download your free copy today and start moving more smoothly through those hard conversations with confidence. The link is in the show notes, so go grab it now. Here's to drawing good movement.
I'll carry you, you carry me, we'll help each other through it. Come on and say good movement draws good movement.
Welcome to Good Movement Draws Good Movement, the podcast where farmers, ranchers, and rural folks can grow relationally through awareness, understanding, and effective communication. Hey, it's T. I'm your host, and I, along with my guests, will be covering topics related to drawing good movement. Things like self and social awareness, brain science, positive psychology, extending grace, and so much more. We'll share tools that can help you understand why you are the way you are, why others are the way they are, and how you can use that to step out of self-told lies with grace and compassion to draw good movement in conversations, relationships, and life in rural America. Let's go draw good movement. Welcome back to the Good Movement Draws Good Movement podcast. Today, I want to talk about something that I hear frequently, or some things that I hear frequently. And those things sound a little bit like this. How do I get my spouse to do this work? How do I get my parents or my in-laws on board with this? My biggest fear is that my marriage is in danger, and I so badly want to save my marriage. I feel really distant from my kids, and I feel like I'm losing them. And let me tell you, every time I hear those words, my heart aches because I get it. I have been there. We want our relationships to feel better, to feel lighter, and I get that. I 1000% get that. But if the primary reason you enter into inner work is for everyone else but yourself, it's not likely going to work out the way you think it will. The hard truth, and at the same time, the good news, is that individual healing is collective healing. This work has to first and foremost be for you. When you do your own work, when you get curious about what's going on inside of you, when you learn to sit with your feelings and learn from them instead of shoving them down, when you start to respond instead of react, you create a different kind of space around you. And that space is where connection grows. It's where old patterns start to break, and where those relationships that you so badly want to save and to feel better in, that's where they have room to grow. Individual healing is collective healing, because it's like we say around here, good movement draws good movement. So by default, your healing will bring in more healing. Individual healing is collective healing. I saw this post the other day on Instagram. It's linked in the show notes if you want to go check it out. I'm going to read part of what was on the reel, not all of it, but it really speaks to these things that I hear. And it said, "We heal by being witnessed, not advised. We heal through compassion, not conclusions. We heal through holding space, not solutions. We heal through connection, not correction." And when I saw that post come across my screen, it stopped me in my tracks, because Yes, to all of those things. Those are the ways we heal. And it also stopped me because so many of us want things to feel better in our relationships. We want the tension to lift. We want the connection to grow closer. We want more ease, less fear, etc. And so our minds go straight to what needs to change out there, out beyond us, out in those relationships or with the other. If my husband or my wife would just read this book, if my parents would just go to therapy, if my kids would just open up to me. But here's the thing. Real healing starts here inside of you. It starts with you. I think sometimes we think that if it's starting with us or we focus on us first, that it's some kind of selfish. And it's not. It's absolutely not. Because you're the only one you actually have any say over. And when we think about it that way, it's actually pretty silly to think that we could change anything by starting outside of ourselves when we're the only ones that we have any say over. So when you think about it that way, it makes sense to start with you. And when you do your own work, when you slow down enough to name what you're feeling and learn to witness yourself without judgment, when you learn to let yourself be held and seen instead of always powering through and putting on a brave face, you start to actually learn what safety and compassion feel like. And let me tell you, when that happens, something shifts. And not because you suddenly are equipped to do all the things and fix all the relationships, but because you realize you were never supposed to carry the weight of everyone else's healing, self-improvement, whatever you want to call it, on your back. You were never meant to do that. It's not on you. That pressure to get your wife, your husband, your parents, your in-laws, your kids to do this work, that's not yours to carry. Your work is your work. And that's enough because, again, individual healing is collective healing. Good movement draws good movement. And honestly, it might sound small, like you're not doing enough to start with you, like you should be out there dragging everyone into therapy or shoving this podcast down their throat. But this is deep work. Learning to hold yourself with compassion instead of conclusions, learning to stay with your feelings instead of shoving them down or trying to outrun them, learning to see yourself instead of solving yourself, that's where healing starts. And it ripples out. It touches relationships. But the point isn't to get other people to change or other people to do the work or to try to do the healing work for them. You cannot do that. Trust me, I've tried, and you can't do it. The point is you, because you matter too. And individual healing, again, is collective healing. Good movement draws good movement. And healing ourselves by doing this work for ourselves, it helps us in so many ways, including but not limited to staying grounded when others are hurting around us, offering connection instead of control, responding instead of reacting, and being a safe space for others rather than just another source of pressure. As we model our healing and emotional health, it gives the people around us permission to explore it for themselves. And if this is an area that you are wanting to dive into, like I talked about, that Instagram post says, we heal by being witnessed, not advised. We heal through compassion, not conclusions. We heal through holding space, not solutions. We heal through connection, not correction. If that is what you are looking for, if you're looking to dip your toe into healing, that is exactly what is provided within my one-on-one guidance and Good Movement Collective. And the Good Movement Collective, the doors are open today. The doors are open. They will be open for 2 weeks, and the first group call will be held October 14th. So if you would like, again, to dip your toe into this healing and enter into a space where you will be witnessed, shown compassion, held, and feel connected, please check out the link in the show notes and learn more about the Good Movement Collective. And if you have questions about it, you can schedule a call with me and we can talk more about it. But I just want to leave you with the encouragement that this work, it has to be for you. And by default, it will be for others and the relationships that you so badly want to feel better in and want to grow more connected in. But at first and foremost, you have to do this for you. If you're not doing it for you, again, it's not likely going to turn out the way you want. But because good movement does draw good movement, starting with you will draw good movement from the people that you love and then the relationships that you're in. So with that, until next time, draw good movement. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for you. If you found value in this episode, I'd love for you to share with others who might also benefit from tuning in. Share by word of mouth, send it in a text, take a screenshot and post it on social media, or share however you prefer. And if you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Until next time, draw good movement.